Hey team, I just wanted to firstly congratulate Graham and what he's done for you boys in the program that we've got ahead for you. So I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to go through this program as you guys doing it, just making sure that you can all log it correctly and get the most out of it so that we can get the most out of this season once it arrives. Okay, so up the top here, you see a calendar of what's to come up. So week one, day one starts on the 31st, the first Tuesday of the session. So what you'll do is you'll just click on this, go start session. That'll obviously be today. I've got a little note here, which will just be instructions on what I want you guys to do. Then it goes into the crux of the session. All right, so this can be done on a footy oval, it can be done on a road, it can be done on a treadmill. You guys choose, it's completely up to you. Obviously, we want to push this. We're in isolation currently, so try and go by yourself, but I have done other clubs that they're doing it as groups, but please just make sure if you do go as a group, we're making sure that we abide by the rules, keep the 4 square meters at all times, and no contact with other people and everything like that. So please try and do these by yourself as you can, and it can all be logged from there. Also, you can see down here the timer. So the session time is going 49, 50 seconds. It'll just log like that. So if you start this on your session and then you just go on your way, it does log your time. It doesn't log your meters though. So there'll be some aspects of this where you'll need your meters logged. So I do recommend using an outside application like Strava or Nike Pro or whatever, or your watch that you have on your wrist that tracks your meterage, whatever device you want to use, but I would highly recommend that. And then just come back on afterwards and mark as complete once you've completed the run. Awesome. It'll then ask intensity of that session. This is another really crucial one. It'll show just how hard you push. Now, we never really want it to be about a 10. There'll be some sessions in here that you are pushing maximal. If everything can sit between a 7, which is very hard, and a 4, that's ideal. So from there, let's say we just did this. I really pushed. It was very hard, 7, and went for 45 minutes because I stuck to the time. And then you can punch in any notes that you have on that. So real good session today, boys. And share that with coach and team. Now, the cool thing is that once all the boys get around this session and they all start doing it, you'll start to see everyone's comments and you can encourage each other, get around each other. So even though we're doing these runs by ourselves and in isolation, it's really, really good to have that sort of communication and that encouragement from the team as they go through. The next running block that we've got is on the 7th. So onto here. Now, this one's very crucial in that it's field work. So you'll see that I've got the note, these field sessions are crucial during the off season, not only to improve speed, agility, and aerobic conditioning, but also to begin preparing our bodies for the multi-directional forces sport places on it, albeit injury prevention. Studies have shown a major correlation in teams which continue to apply these stresses to the lower limbs during the off season and low field related injury recordings during the season. Cool. So these are the kind of sessions that we need to get those side-to-side movements, the backward movements, really working on being agile and mobile through them so that we can develop those ligaments, develop the muscles, and prepare the body for those game-like scenarios. Now, these are drills. Cool. So all of this around the center, around the circle, around the square, it all might sound like hogwash to you. If you swipe to the right, I've got descriptions and videos and the works on there. So you can read around the center square, click on the video, read the description. It gives you a real good understanding. Now, I've also put the meters in there as well. So if you are doing this in the park or on a field or on a treadmill, ideally not a treadmill because you're going to be like running forwards for a bit, then skipping sideways for a bit, and then backwards for a bit. So it's going to be very weird. But yeah, in a park or something, you can take some cone down, set them up with the rough meterage and still get the same results. So we've got videos for all of them so you know exactly what you're doing. And obviously these will build up as we go along from there. And the final one is this one, which I just want to show you guys because you got to log your meters. So you'll see on the notes that I put down, we've got a 20-meter jog at the end of this, and I've put the rough distance between in which you should be aiming for. All right, so once you finish the session, you just click on that blue trophy button, put the meters that you got for that 20-minute jog, and then it'll come up on a big leaderboard. And our aim is we will redo this exercise throughout this block, and our aim is to improve every time we come back to it. Awesome. There we go, guys. Thank you.